Got it.
I'm ready.
This is fun. I'm excited just to watch. Just sit
Joel,
back
you
and
want
watch.
to give us a countdown since you're not playing?
I can do that.
Ooh.
All right.
All right, here we go. On your mark, get set, go. It wasn't really much of a countdown, I realize. That was more of words.
You interested in
Oh, well.
making some money?
Oof, 7 treasure chests.
I'm working tomorrow. I'll talk to you about it later, Kate.
Okay.
Oh no, you can talk to Kate if you
What
want.
the hell is Secret Path to Toast Arena? I don't even
Oh,
know.
Joel, that's the one we did, isn't it?
I don't even know what Toast Arena is.
Yep. I
That's
believe so.
Isn't that the name of the sand area, sand zone?
Yeah, I think that's the one where you have to go down the sinkhole in the sand.
Wait,
But I'm
Well,
not
actually, no.
positive.
Well, no. Actually, sorry. That is not correct. That's not what that is. Do you want me to tell you what it is?
I mean, I can Google it. Wait, what the frick? My buttons don't
So
work.
here, I'll just tell you the Secret Path to Toast Arena. 98.7% sure that's the whichever warp painting gets you to the Sand Kingdom.
Yeah, that would be
Could be. That
that
makes
would-
sense.
that would be my take on it.
Yeah, but that's
which-
random every time.
No, it's not
Well,
random.
it depends which one you go to first.
Right.
Oh.
If you pick Lake first, it's in a certain spot. If you pick Wooded first, it's in a certain spot.
This looks like a tough board.
Which,
Pretty sure
Yeah,
you picked
because-
short.
because so Koda, I'm working on my 100% file, obviously. Way back 2+ years ago, I apparently picked Wooded first, and so all the warp paintings are in different spots than I remember. Because every other time I've played the game, I've done Lake first. So the one I was referring to that I had never seen before is Capture 2 Fire Brothers.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say that's concerning because I only know of one, and you can't capture him.
I know one that you capture in Wooded, but there's a lot of stuff in here I don't know. Oy. Oy.
It doesn't say Capture 2 Unique Fire Brothers, so I'm wondering, is there leeway there that you could just capture the same one after your respawns? I don't know. That'd be up for you guys to decide.
That seems like it'd be kind of stupid. If it was just capture the same one, get out, capture it again.
I agree. I think it's an oversight where it really should say unique. That'd be my opinion, but I'm not playing.
I need
I'm
to
just
think of
announcing.
something because I don't know what to go for. 7 treasure chest moons are way too much for a short game.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, even though I went for that one somewhat recently in a bingo board, I still can't even remember where 7 are.
I don't know what any hint art is either, so I can't do that.
Well, I know
Bowsah,
where there's one.
Bowsah, we got our Jaxies there on there again. How about that?
I know, there's always
Ooh.
Jaxies on the shorts.
Jaxies are the
Oh,
best.
dude.
We got, so Koda's specialty is unique life up parts. We got 4 on there. We got Moons from Music Notes. We've done that one several times. We have both 5 checkpoints and 6 checkpoints in sand, which is interesting. Since there's a double bingo, you could try to crisscross those. We got purchasing 3 sets of costumes and purchasing 4 sets of costumes.
Wait, where's
And
the
those-
checkpoints insane?
And 2 hats and 3 hats.
2 hats and 3 hats. That's true also.
Oh, that's right, we're doing double, huh?
Double, yeah.
Oh, man.
If I
So a
knew
lot of
what
them
those
are
treasure chests were,
different
I'd
things
probably
like
go
that.
for that.
I don't know which screen to look at here. I've got Super Mario Odyssey on basically 3 windows, and I don't know which one to look at.
My struggle is whose volume do I listen to on the, because I don't want to listen to the, I don't want to watch the game without the game volume.
Won't you hear all our voices twice though?
I would. So I'm gonna have to go with who I perceive will talk the least. Oh, never mind. It won't matter because I'll hear everyone else in the stream
Yeah.
anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yep.
And then I'll hear myself, which... Alright, I guess I gotta go volumeless. Bummer. Okay, Koda about to get the first moon here. Johnny's got the T-Rex. Bowsah just got the first moon, and so she and Koda are right about the same spot.
Damn it. Well, I screwed up that T-Rex skip. Fell off the edge.
Yeah, Johnny was trying to power the Odyssey with the T-Rex, is what it looked like.
Man, every line's got something terrible.
I know. And I'm dead. This is not a good start.
Bowsah, sorry. I'm sorry. I realize now what square you're talking about. The Ice Cave Treasure Moon. I know. Okay. That's the one you were talking about. That we.
No, I thought the Toasterina one was, just because I recognized that name.
But the Ice Cave one is indeed the one we were thinking
Yeah.
about, right?
I think so.
It has to be.
Oh, is it a treasure? No.
It's because remember, it's the actual name of the moon.
Ah, I didn't throw Cappy. Nuts.
Okay, we got Johnny gathering a few regional coins here, going on his way there. I don't know if that's because he was waiting for the T-Rex to respawn or not. So we got 150 regional coins on the board. Other than that, is there any reason to get regional coins in Cascade? Oh, sorry, we have 125 regional coins as well on column 1, row 2. So someone could crisscross regional coins if they wanted to. And Johnny's made it to Madame Brutal. I think that's her name. We're about to enter in the 8-bit area here. I have to kind of like predict. I know what you guys are gonna say. What you guys are gonna do rather, because it's like by the time I actually see it on the screen, it's a few seconds delay. In 8-bit area for Bowsah as well. We have 8-bit moons on here.
Nope.
We do not. We do have 40 moons total, so there is semi of a reason to not go just bare minimum moons in a kingdom. And that would, if you can pad your moon numbers in Cascade or Sand, that might allow you to get away with not having to go to both Lake and Wooded if you go for that square. Koopa Trace walking in the sand. Oh, man.
That's easy, but I don't know the other things.
Oh, really? Those, I struggled with those. Those took me several tries each time I had to do one for my 100% run. Let's see.
Oh!
So you could, column 3, you could kind of double up with your 22 moons in sand and 40 moons total. That could go hand in hand. 20 unique captures for you, Johnny, right there in the middle square.
Fuck that.
That's all you. That one's got Johnny's name on it. It says 20 unique Johnny captures. That's what it says.
It says we know he knows where like 30 of them are.
Right.
Yeah,
12
it
moons
takes
in
like
Lake.
3 hours to get.
So you could go there. I don't know. Nothing about this board seems like it spells out an obvious 2 lines you'd want to go for, at least that I can tell.
No, this is pretty bad.
Heck, I can't even pick one line to go for, so.
Yeah,
I need to figure out that secret pass to toast or whatever.
you could do.
I'm gonna have to Google it because I have no idea what that means or where it is.
You could try to put together moons, and I am like 95% sure that the Koopa Trace walking in the sand doesn't unlock until you have the full kingdom piece.
Oh yeah, I think you're right.
1 moon from Hint Art. That is easy as long as you know where the Hint Art is.
I think I know which direction I'm going. What do I always do? I always not pick a line. I screw up because I'm doing too much. So
There you
I'm
go.
picking my lines.
Let's see. 2 moons from music notes shouldn't be hard since we've gotten the music notes squares several times already in bingo. So This shouldn't be hard in terms of getting it done. It's just a matter of whether it fits within your overall plan or not. Yeah, I'm gonna guess that at some point, just about everyone's gonna be trying to buy some hats or some costumes or something because they're all over the place. Or some souvenirs. There's some souvenirs in there also. Which, especially with the souvenirs and even a few of the outfits, that actually would make regional coins even more attractive if you were contemplating going for it. Johnny is still going for regional coins, speaking of which, in Cascade, even though he's got enough moons to move on. And he's farming coins with a Luigi there. Koda gonna get a timer challenge done here. Bowser also going for some regional coins, so maybe everyone's thinking regional coins at this point, or again, they could be just for the outfits. It's all about the bling. You guys are so quiet right now that I'm almost thinking that I keep disconnecting from chat.
Yeah, Joel. I'm trying to think, but I think I'm already committed to something. I'm scared though.
So there's one Fire Brothers in Wooded that it's super obvious that everyone should know. I'm struggling to remember precisely where a second one would be.
Yeah, I don't know.
But it doesn't.
I was just playing Wooded last night, night before.
Yeah.
Question is, the one I noticed, is that the one you're thinking of?
The easy one is the one that's right before you activate the switch.
I just remembered where. I just remember where the second one is.
I imagine he's not too hard to find if you give yourself a couple of minutes to.
Oh damn it! I kind
to
of
look
wish I
around.
went that way. Oh well. I'm
20
committed.
regional coins and Cap. I feel like Cap
It takes some time to get those.
Cap and a short board is less practical in a sense, unless you can figure out a way to unless you can finish there. Whereas Cap on a normal board doesn't feel like a big a deal. I don't know why. It sounds kind of counterintuitive, but that's my initial inclination. You would think, oh, duh, it's the first kingdom, piece of cake, just go back to that one. But one, you can't go back to it right away. And it is kind of... Oh, I saw that Koda.
Oh,
T-Rex are kind of... They're going AWOL on our bingo players right now.
yeah, I had a bad T-Rex experience.
Yeah, so we got Koda and Bowsah both in sub areas right now in Cascade, so it would seem to suggest that they are going to join Johnny with marking that blue square that he just marked a second ago. See, this is where I'm different as a bingo player from you guys, I think. When I decide what I'm going for, I basically just have tunnel vision. I just focus on doing it. So I don't even bother marking squares if it's not part of my bingo route. Where I know you guys like... Oh, okay. Well, I know you guys... Well, I should say Bowsah and Koda, I think you guys mark everything, basically, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. It's... Yeah.
Because if not, I'll forget that I did it, and maybe I'll have to go back, change my route, because I get lost.
What'd you say, Kate?
See, I have the same issue, but just in a different way. I feel like if I don't keep my tunnel vision on what I'm going for, and I worry about marking squares that I don't actually need, then I will forget what I'm actually supposed to go for. Or I'll forget to mark that. But, oh well. So, Bowsah picking up the moon here after clearing out everybody with the T-Rex. Koda looks like he is about to grab the same one, actually. Koda and Bowsah basically covering the same areas of Cascade right now. Just about this whole match so far, it seems like, from what I can tell.
Great minds think alike.
Yeah.
Let's see. Johnny is moving on to sand. I didn't get a chance to see how many moons he had when he moved on. I think like 7 or 8 probably. Koopa Trace walking the sand. I feel like because it's a short board, and you require the world piece for it, it's probably not going to be a very attractive one. Because not only that, for the throw, you have to not only have to get world peace and sand, but you gotta get 20 captures. That's a lot of time in those two things. So I'm gonna say that's gonna be one of the less likely paths for people right now. Seems like something involving regional coins and souvenirs and outfits and such is most likely.
They all have outfits.
Yeah, you're right. They're just about, see the
Darn
top.
near every row.
See if you went row one, column 4, you wouldn't have to get any outfits. Something like that. Souvenirs are not a big deal as long as you just, especially if you only need 2, you could just cheese your way to 5 coins and 2 kingdoms and just make sure you buy them when you're there. Even if you're going the straight speedrun path, if you're Johnny on some of these, like you can still make an easy detour to get 5 coins. And Johnny's already up to 14 regional coins in sand. So I would say regional coins looking more and more likely. I wasn't watching. I was about to say I wasn't watching if he bought any outfits in Cascade, but it's impossible to have bought any outfits in Cascade so far.
Correct. I just saw a lizard run by, and I was tempted to take my net out and grab it. Wrong game.
Johnny farming more coins here. That suggests to me outfits are on the horizon.
I'm just used to grabbing that when I do the nipple % run.
Got it.
Oh, come on!
And... oh, Koda, I'm with you. How did that one not go?
There we go.
I call foul on that other one though. That one looked like it should have been good enough.
Yeah.
Foul's up to 41 regionals in Cascade.
Damn.
And picking up another sub-area moon, so I think that's gonna be a square for her, and indeed it is. So column 1 looking very likely for a lot of people. I think everyone is thinking they'll be okay as far as finding the secret path to Toast Arena and the regional coins. Looks like everyone's getting regional coins. Will they remember where Captain Toad and Lake is?
Nope.
It's usually not a too difficult one to remember, but we'll see what happens. And Johnny is not sounding confident in hint art, so I'm going to say for now he's not going to go row 4.
I honestly don't remember like where one picture is or where one of the moons are for it. So,
Gotcha.
no thanks.
Okay.
Something I need to look up, but probably never will. Just like the treasure chest moons, I was like, I start to learn a bunch of them, but 7 seems like a lot.
So I guess my question for myself is, if you guys are all, or I'm going to assume all going for column 1 is one of your 2 bingos, what would be the second one then?
I have no idea yet.
You
I
could...
don't I don't even know if column 1 is going to be one of them. It's just that was an easy square.
That's true. So let's see. You could do row 1. Row 1, the 5 checkpoints in sand and the 4 Jaxies stands could kind of overlap. You could use the Jaxies to get to some of the checkpoints pretty quickly, but then you would also have to worry about the 7 treasure chest moons if you did that. Well, you know what? Purchase 4 costume sets and purchase 3 hats. That does actually overlap, obviously. So...
well, the hats and the costume ones will obviously completely...
Purchase 3 costume
so yeah,
sets, purchase 4 costume sets, purchase 2 hats, purchase 3 hats. Jeez.
Yep.
Yeah, there's hats and costumes everywhere.
So yeah, if you purchase 4 costume sets, then you're automatically going to have the 2 squares because the hats will be there. So if you could do the 125 regionals already for column 1, you could go across, you could end in cap with the regional coins. That could be a good path. So column 1, row 2 could be likely as long as people remember where the ice treasure moon is. I think Bowsah does. Johnny, I'm not sure, does remember at this very second.
Remember what?
where the ice cave treasure moon is?
Yeah.
You do remember?
Yeah, I remember that one. In sand, you go in the little hole.
Okay. So.
I'm not gonna go for it, but
Oh, okay. Well, there you're at. I think that's gonna be Bowser's route, though. It's gonna be column 1, row 2. Johnny, I think could be going column 1, row 5.
that's right.
Okay. He's gonna overlap with the regional coins, which is good. The
And
moon should be fairly easy, just with the
Yeah.
normal
I mean,
speed route.
I figure with the regional coins, you gotta go from anyway, and I mean,
Yeah.
purchase stuff. I don't know. That
Yeah,
and-
you can use those regional coins to get your 3 outfits, as well as you already have your 2 hats anyway with the 3 outfits. So yeah, I think column 1, row 5. That's not a bad deal at all.
That was my first thought, but I'm not ruling out row 2.
150 regional coins is really just the hardest part about that. Johnny obviously is gonna have to figure out the secret path to Toast Arena. I think he probably already has a hunch where it's at. Koda still picking up some moons in Cascade here. Okay. Going for a second timer challenge, even though timer challenges does not appear to be on the board.
he makes his own squares.
You guys didn't get the other board that we're working on?
No, I just want the moons. I'm just collecting the moons at the moment.
I thought
Okay.
double bingo meant two boards at once.
Dang it, I need an extra monitor for sure now. So either Koda is going... Well, we only have... The only overall moon goal is the 40 moons. We have 22 moons in sand and 12 in lake. 12 moons in lake doesn't sound like a ton to me personally. Koda picking up a Captain Toad. It's not the lake Captain Toad, but it's a Captain Toad, and we'll get him another moon.
Oh no.
Johnny finishing up a music note challenge here. I wasn't watching if he already has one music note before that, but Johnny's at least one. I guess
No,
he's
it's
only
the
at one
first
because he
one.
didn't mark out the square.
Yeah.
Ah,
And Johnny is already up to 16 moons in sand. So he's... Depending on how many moons he gets here and how many he can get along the way with his regional coins, he may only have to go to one of Lake and Wooded. He could go to both and just make it a more straight path if he wanted. Yeah, that 20 unique captures is really just the worst middle square you could possibly have
Yeah.
for a short board. Nobody wants to crisscross through the middle. I'm sure there's percentage-wise there's strategy to that middle square being because I think you just have more overlap opportunities if you can get the middle square, statistically speaking. But
I forgot to do something.
then you
here.
got makes it easier for those diagonals and rows and columns to weave together. Nobody seems like they are in a rush to get through any particular kingdom that they're in so far.
Are you saying we're slow?
No, it's good. It's good. It's good. Bowser going into the sub area. The ice cave treasure moon is in sight, I would assume. Either that or she's going for Jaxie's.
or both.
Or both.
Doing everything. I'm going Koda
Well, if you're going column 1 as one of your bingos, then you don't need both of them. But that never stopped Koda before.
Oh, I thought that was a...
That would have been sweet.
I knew there was a heart there.
I did see Bowsah pick up the life up heart for Cascade, so I am fully aware where that is, and I think what we suspected is true. That it's no longer a life up heart after after the boss fight for whatever reason. It's kind of odd to me that something is no longer there after
Oh,
a
nuts.
Yeah, really
boss
strange.
fight.
Mashed.
Doodly boop doop boop.
Johnny
Oh, are
picking
you
up the
kidding
hats.
me? That didn't go as planned.
That is not a fun moon.
If you time it right, it's not bad. Once you're off, you're off.
Koda is skipping and hopping all the way over to a music note moon right now in sand. And Johnny has finished up sand.
Oh, balls.
Dang.
He went for the music note moon, but that I'm guessing he just didn't want to go for the sub area one because of time and or slight more difficult nature of that one, so he can easily pick up a second music note moon in Lakeville. I've done the Jaxie music note moon enough times that I'm actually perfectly content to go for that one now, but I can definitely understand that not being people's first choice for a music note moon.
I didn't pay attention to see if that was the right moon name.
You can go to your moon list and we can check.
Beast Cave Treasure, indeed.
There it is.
It's the secret one.
Yep, and then Johnny picking up that second music note moon right now in Lake. Jaxie time for Bowsah.
Wow. That was great.
'Cause why
I
not?
don't think so.
Who doesn't like riding the Jaxie?
Jaxie's fun.
Johnny, are you keeping your regional coins on a piece of paper there or something?
No. Am I supposed to make a tick mark every time I find one coin?
No, not. I figured you would check by kingdom when you left.
When I get close to the end, I'll just kind of add them up.
Yeah, no, you're good. I was just curious if you happen to have them because I wasn't paying attention, so I was hoping you had supplied the announcer with the information.
Word.
I was trying to get lazy on my job.
You wanted him to do your job for you.
I'm trying to distract him for you guys just to slow him down a little bit. Johnny, how many regional coins are that again? Can you add them again? I think I wrote it down wrong.
Yeah, sure. Okay. 24 plus. Wait, what was the first
Whoa!
number? Oh,
Koda with the Koopa walking. So that is available early on.
oh, okay. Good to know.
I was wrong about that. Koda strikes again, getting a square that no one really wanted, but he makes it look easy. So that one is available from the start, apparently, because you haven't faced the Brutals yet, right, Koda?
Nope. I've
Yep. So that.
literally only just arrived in the kingdom.
Yeah. And I couldn't have taken you very many tries because I just looked up and you had it done. So.
First try.
Yeah, very nicely done. So, announcer's jinx there. No one's gonna go for the Koopa Trace walking in Sand Kingdom.
I just like proving you wrong, Joel.
You know what? It's got to be pretty satisfying. Although the unfortunate part is that I'm wrong all the time, so there's ample opportunity to do so. And Johnny picking up Captain Toad.
Dang.
Up.
Johnny's kicking my butt.
So Captain Toad is
Well-
done.
We'll have to wait and see how many coins he has.
Unless Johnny all of a sudden feels like doing 20 unique captures again. Column 1 and row 5 are a lock for Johnny's sights right now. If they weren't already.
No! Oh, that's annoying.
So Bowsah, are you doing column 4 or are you going to be doing 4 for your second?
Oh, I still don't know which way I'm going.
Oh, okay. That's alright.
I picked that moon up because I knew this, and if I could go
Oh, to the
row
Jaxie.
5,
Yeah, that's true. Keep your options open. Or you could go, well, again, diagonals look very unappealing right now because of the captures, but
yeah.
but it just sounds like you're very confident that you're gonna get the hint art, so I figured that one's involved some way.
Yeah.
So column 1, row 4 would seem a good chance there. Capture 2 Fire Brothers.
Yeah, but I already got also a music note.
Yeah, that's true.
Anything's possible.
Yep. Johnny finishing off the costume sets for getting 3 of them. So that means Johnny has 3 hats also, and he's neglected to check that box off. Jeez, what a noob.
I know, right?
Trying to make him waste extra time, guys. Johnny, check off that 3 hats.
I don't know where it is.
You know, this Mario outfit here that Johnny's using, it always makes me think he's like Short Round from Indiana Jones. The way that outfit he's wearing. The way
Fudge.
on my Sunday. Okay, now I see what Bowsah was fudging about. Johnny going for another music note moon. He doesn't music notes. He's just going for moons and.
Honestly, I'm here for the regional coins at the end of this, but might as well scoop up another moon.
There you go. That's true. Another moon, and he's gonna peek around the corner here for some coinage. 4 of them actually. I forgot there's 4 there.
I really should be looking for more coins here, but oops.
Wow, can I run into that every time? Great.
So Johnny going to the Odyssey, going on to Wooded, it would appear. That's the only reason he would go to the Odyssey right now.
I messed up. I actually don't want to go there right now.
To Wooded?
I don't want to go to the Odyssey right now. I want to check something.
Yeah, because then you kind of at that point almost trap yourself in Wooded if you go there too quickly.
I think you can actually get out of a kingdom if you don't have.
Oh, can you?
I think certain ones, not like Lost Kingdom.
That's true. Lost, you gotta because the Odyssey's straight busted.
Oh, I found it. Yes.
Yeah, there it is.
Aw, shucks.
That was Bowsah and Koda's only hope was that Johnny would not find that.
That's way easier
Yeah,
than going to Wooded, because I looked up the Wooded one and it is a pain in the butt.
So you could actually stay in Sand if you wanted to and get more regional coins, but that's up to you.
Actually, that's true.
But anyways, yeah, so if you go to Lake Kingdom first, then the painting right there next to the Lakitu is always to Toast Arena. If you go to Wooded first, I don't remember where it is. It might be like something random, like Luncheon or something. I say random. It's not random. It's set what it's supposed to be, but not one that's easy to remember is what I mean.
I realize I need a lot more regional coins.
I think I'll be a lot better off there.
Yep. I don't know.
Bowsah's probably gonna pick up a couple more regional coins over here in Sand. It's little tricky ones to get. As far as difficulty scale, these are not simple ones to get. Oh, just barely staying on the platform there, Bowsah.
Everything's under control.
That's right. Just don't look down, Mario. And Johnny rolling back in. He is gonna go do some underground Jaxie riding.
I know there's regional coins over here. That's pretty much all I need.
I think, yeah, there's 7, I think, in here.
Yeah, there's a good bit in the Jaxie area. Ah! I always do.
Sorry, how rude of me. I'm not laughing at someone's misfortune.
Alright, Johnny pick up more here. It's up 38 in Sand. Needs 150 total.
I think I'm at like 70, which is not gonna cut it.
Johnny, you sure you're not at 40 moons already?
I think I'm at 37 or 38. Really close.
Okay.
Oh, Jackie's gone.
Yeah, because at this point, it's really just a couple more moons and a decent number more regional coins for Johnny before it's GG's.
Dang.
But I don't know. Regional coin. I still would
Johnny's probably
double
getting-
my regional
John-
coins.
Johnny's getting really close to 22 moons in sand at this point, I would think, also. Because the moon you got from the warp painting counts for sand, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah. Paint art counts from where the art is. Warp paintings count where you go to.
Yep.
Oh, right. Okay, sorry, I get what you're saying now.
Yep.
Oh, crap.
Johnny's up to 37, so 3 more. For moons, that moons is not really the concern. Now, 40 moons is not really a ton, if you think about it.
No, I'm more concerned about these coins.
Especially if you stayed around in Cascade to pick up a few more moons than you actually need to, which everyone did with the sub areas. So yeah, regional coins. And then Koda, but almost at the top tower here, just coming up right now to it. Wondering if people are even concerned at how many checkpoints they have in sand. I feel like 1 or 2 of our players have to have at least 5 checkpoints in sand, unless I'm missing something.
So, you know how the regional coins like are something from that kingdom?
Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
are the coins in wooded like nuts or bolts or whatever?
Because they got all those moons with nuts. I'm just kidding. Not the,
Because robots.
Robots.
I was just thinking because that's just materials used in building all their stuff. I don't know.
Oh no. Ooh, that was close.
I was gonna go.
Oh,
Johnny almost took an unexpected visit to the deep woods.
Yeah. Don't want to go there.
Sorry.
Although I probably should go there.
We could do that, we know-
Robots.
Bowsah did the science experiment, one of the bingos. So we know there's about 7 regional coins and some moons down there. I think there's like 3 to 4 moons that are fairly more obvious, and then in my 100% run, again, this is after beating Bowsah, there is a total of 9 moons down there, if you can believe that.
9 in
Yeah,
dark
there's quite a
in
few.
Deep Woods.
available before
In Deep Woods, yeah.
Bowser.
Shit.
Yeah. So, I want to become more of an expert in Deep Woods, but it's just practically speaking, it's just so
It
random.
sucks.
when
You
have to
never
get
know
on
where
there.
you are. There's like nothing really
Yeah.
good to see, like landmarks. Like, oh, I gotta go over here or something. Like,
Well, yeah, it's dark. You can't see more than 10 feet in front of you.
so I'm just gonna grab those 3 and get the hell out of here.
Johnny's at 50 regional coins just from sand and his short visit so far to Wooded. I didn't see how many he had in Cascade. I'd imagine he had probably at least 30 or 40.
Yeah, I think 30 in Cascade.
Okay. So if I were to make a guesstimate right now, I'd say Johnny is somewhere in the 75 to 80 regional coin range right now.
I'm hoping around 80, but I'm not sure.
Johnny being mean to a rabbit over there, taking its moon from him like it's some kid's lunch money. And then another moon there in the rock. So moons is now officially done for Johnny now. He can check that one off the list whenever
yeah,
he
you're
feels
right.
like it.
Thank you.
So yeah, regional coins, and regional coins is the story for Johnny right now. Bowsah picking up some outfits now here. We'll see how many. Koda checking off the checkpoints, no pun intended. Still don't know why it's not showing Bowsah as a player on the board here, but obviously she's checking off boxes, and I can see the boxes she's checking off. No weird. And Koda got squished.
Hey.
He's a pancake right now.
Koda's got the
pancakes.
crazy laugh going on.
Yep.
Just for the hell of it, I'm gonna capture that fire brother. See if I can find the
There you
other
go. That's the obvious one that I think everyone usually knows. I'm
I
trying to,
don't. I didn't know he was there. I still don't know where that is actually.
I think
So you know how you go straight forward to the beginning and you talk to the Sphinx?
Yeah.
If you go towards your right and you go up the waterfall area, he's right there.
I think I'm about to find the second one here, but I'm not 100% sure. I think he's up here.
Yeah, I
though.
think he's up top from there, but I don't know for sure. Koda trying to maneuver here for the ice cavern or ice cave treasure moon. It looks like.
Yeah, he's right here, Joel. So I get,
Oh, there he is.
get
So
those
you gotta knock his hat off first. There, okay. There you go. 2 unique ones. So Johnny's checking that one off the list.
Oops, that's not it. That one.
Wait, what?
I checked off the. I accidentally checked off the Koopa walk
Oh.
instead of the Fire Brother.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I
No,
thought
no, 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 no.
I thought you were referring to something in the game. I was like, what are you talking about? All you did was just grab a moon. All right, Koda getting all the way up there. Very nicely done, Koda. Gets up there on the second try. For the cave treasure moon there. And Koda, of course, with 4 squares, none of them in any particular order here or next to each other. Let's see. Johnny gonna pick off a few more regional coins here in this area. Along with the moons that I guess he does need moons because he...
If I want to get out of here,
Unless he
place.
completely combs over all of Wooded, I think he's gonna need to visit one more kingdom in order to finish off the regional coins.
Honestly, I'm just trying to
Telling me
stick to
there's a
my
chance.
speedrun route.
Yeah, because if you count, I'd say Johnny's probably he's in the 80 to 90 range. So if he needs 150, he needs at least 50. Let's just call it 55 more regional coins. Possible to get that all in Wooded, but he's gonna have to get just about everything in Wooded, and that might be more time than he's willing to spend here.
Yeah, I don't want to search every nook and cranny for every coin.
Yeah. So Johnny probably gonna go. He could go back to Cap if he wants, since the whole kingdom will be fresh, or he could go on to. Well, you know what? I'm not sure. Once you pass Wooded, will it force you to go to Metro, or could you go back to Cap at that time?
You might have.
know, actually.
You have the option, but then I gotta do freaking Cloud Kingdom and kill Bowser, and then go to Lost.
Well, but before you tell Cappy that you want to go towards Metro, would you be able to say I want to go back to Cap? That's
Yeah,
my
I'm
question.
pretty sure. Yeah.
Okay. So that's probably the most likely path, because going through the Bowser fight and then to Lost. Don't know if that'd be the most efficient time-wise. Bowser rolling into Lake Kingdom now, though. Koda's doing some Jaxu riding.
So I got
He's
100
already-
coins already. Nice.
And Koda just checked off the music note moons. I wasn't watching, but he got the music note moon there in the Jaxi area, so he's checking off another box. So Koda could go for column 4 if he wanted to. We know he's good at those unique life up parts, so that square is in that area as well. Again, the seven treasure chest moons, probably after 20 unique captures, 7 treasure chest moons, probably the second least appealing square on this board.
If this was a normal board, I would debate the 7 treasure chest moons.
Let's see, there's the ones I can think off the top of my head. You got under the little waterfall area in Cascade. You got the one, the Sphinx one in sand. You got
The one on top of Jaxi Ruins.
Yep.
there
in
you
sand.
go. One
There's another one in
Then-
sand. There's 2.
In
The
the-
icy one.
under, yeah, the one in the ice area that's around the corner with the bullet bill.
Yep, there's that one. So, there's
So
like
you can
4
get 3
just-
in sand.
No, that's 4.
Yeah, 3 in sand is what I said.
No, 4 in sand.
Yeah,
What's
there's
the fourth
at least
one?
4.
At least 4. That's we were just both saying that.
So Sphinx, Jaxi, the underground one you get to the side with the bullet bill. What's the 4th one that I'm
The
missing?
ice one, when you go in the you go in the hole in the sand, you go into that icy place. There's a
No, there's not a treasure chest in there. That's the Jaxie one. The on
no.
top of the tower in Jaxie.
no. If you, it was a separate square before with its like own
Yeah,
name.
but it's not a treasure chest in the hole in the ground. It's
Really? I thought there
Yeah,
was one.
I got it.
Are there
Yeah.
two there?
No, the one through the hole in the sand is the Jaxie ruins one.
No, I'm thinking of something different then.
Oh, we'll look it up right
Has
now.
nothing to do with Jaxie.
So there's two along the main story. One you get on the side, Bullet Bill, and then, well, there's actually two that you get with Bullet Bills that are just off the main story path.
All right, here we go now. So there is foreign sand. Oh. Okay, I know. I think I know which one we're talking about. So I think I probably misspoke. When I said Bullet Bill one, I'm making Johnny think of a different one. I'm thinking of, okay, when you're in the inverted pyramid, if you go in that little hidden area with the moving pillars
yeah.
kind of thing. So that's the one Johnny was thinking of. I was actually thinking of a different one in my head when I said that.
Oh.
So you're right. There's that one that the one Johnny's thinking of is the one I forgot about.
There's a hidden area in the inverted pyramid.
Yeah.
So yeah, so you know how you have to use the bullet bill to fly across. It's in the last area before you go up the stairs to the boss battle. If you stay in the pillars when they go through into the hole in the wall, it'll drop you down into a little area with a treasure chest. The one I'm thinking of.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, the one I'm thinking of is I think it's an underground area on your way to facing the Knucklotech guy. Where if you use a bullet bill to go around to the backside, you find a staircase and you go up to an area up top where there's a moon in a chest at the top of the area. Hope that all makes sense.
No.
But everyone is correct. There's 4 Sand Kingdom treasure chest moons. But again, you gotta go everywhere in sand to get all 4. So not attractive from a time standpoint.
There's at least one in Cascade. I got it.
That's the only one that there is for Cascade.
Under the waterfall.
At least pre Bowser.
When are we doing a longboard?
What?
When are we gonna do a longboard?
Tomorrow.
Ooh, okay.
Oh boy.
Really?
I don't know.
Coda's out. There's technically 3 in Lake, but one of them is so dang hard that I think for all intents and purposes, I'm only gonna say there's 2 in Lake.
Which one's the third one in Lake?
According to this, there's actually you got to do like super high tech kind of jumping to get to it, but you're supposed to get to it through a warp painting. But apparently there's a high tech way of jumping through stuff too.
Oh wait, never mind.
I don't think I have the skill to do that one though.
No, I mean probably not.
And then there is two chests. There is 2 chests of moons in the wooded. Two chests. I was gonna say 2 moons with chests.
That was dumb.
Deep Woods actually has both of Wooded's chest moons.
Oh yeah.
Oh, one's the outfit door, isn't it?
So that would be, if you count all those. Let's say we don't count the hard one in Lake. It'd be 5. So just through Wooded, there's a total of 9. And you have to get 7 of them for that square. So that's covering a lot of area. We don't have much room for error. Meanwhile, Johnny's up to 46 regionals in Wooded.
Oops.
I believe that's gonna put him around 110 or so overall for regional coins, if I'm not mistaken.
I forget what the hell this is. Huh, good stuff.
Did you do the boss battle in Wooded, Johnny? I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, I did the boss battle.
Bowsah
Yeah,
swimming
moves.
through looking for moons. Also got 13 regionals already. Koda's
Whoa. Come on now.
going through sand still. He's already at 20 moons for sand. 2 more and he can check off that box. Finding his way to a checkpoint, which should mean 6 checkpoints for Koda and sand. He was already at 6 on according to the board here, so I'm gonna guess he's got at least 7 now. Either that or I looked over just after he checked the box.
No, I had 6 a while ago.
Okay, but he's gonna go into a sub area right now to pick up some more moons here. There's actually some regional coins in here now that I realize where Koda is at. Koda deciding to just crash his bullet bill into the side of the wall instead of instead of uncapturing.
What's wrong with that?
Oh!
It's funny.
That's my preferred way.
Yeah. No,
Damn
there's sometimes where it's easier to do that than risk like falling or dying or something.
Pick up the smell of beer.
And Johnny is 1 square off with a win.
16 regional coins away.
16. Okay. Okay, so you're a little bit more than I thought you did based on
Yeah,
my
me too.
rough math.
I didn't think I had that many either.
16, and so Johnny, I'm gonna go back to cap then. I'm gonna guess.
Yeah, if I can.
Might as well, because you can
I can
16
yeah, I can get 16.
regional
yeah.
coins to a place you haven't been yet for all intents and purposes. That shouldn't be too difficult.
Yeah, and I've actually, a lot of the bingo games we've been doing recently, I've been going back to cap for like 20 coins, so I kind of remember where some are.
Yeah.
Really.
There's no regional coins in cap the first time you're there either, right?
I don't
No.
know. I guess
No.
not. Yeah.
No, because there's some in... When you go back to cap, there's some in the central area that are just normal coins when you go through first.
Oh no, I almost fell.
Twenty-two, 17, 18, 19. I can't count.
Johnny is 10 regionals away. He's coming up on a set of right now on my screen.
Yes.
So 6 more to go. Another set of 2 sets of coins right there in his line of sight. So this is going to be done within a matter of seconds here.
Yeah, that should do it right there.
Yep. No, that's actually a lot of regional coins in a short little space right there in the
Double
cap.
check. So we have...
Double bingo for Johnny, so he'll take first place in this one. Bowsah is making her way up the little water elevator thingamabob in Lake. She already has enough moons to move on, but appears to be gathering some regionals as well. Has not done the boss fight yet though, so could pick up more moons and easily get to 12 moons in Lake before long here.
I gotta take a wicked piss, BRB.
Wicked piss guy.
I don't know if Johnny
I
meant
have
to
no
himself. I mean,
I have no idea what